It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants.
To kick off. The Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off from MetLife. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately, and what he has to do professionally.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Get some space around midfield. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Back-to-back carries here. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Back to the wall again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Loves this up, left sideline, looking for some touchdown, New York. The Giants start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, the defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Warriors 17.
Second down, looking for options. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jacorian Bennett.
19, 5 here. 19, Charger. Not hurt. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo, gotta be Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Stay hurt.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
65, 6.
He's going to throw it again. Going with a screen. They hint it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
79 Broncos.
Another throw here on second down. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates. Bronco lead. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
60. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. Hey, Crash. What you got? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
You're going to try to throw for it. Finds his man over the middle. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. On first down, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
That's a gain of 6.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pickup of 2 here, and the Giants are going to have the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Dart's out of the shotgun. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And play action with Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And you still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Chargers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Caught, nice game left side. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you've got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff on second and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
On a sneak, here's Dart. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On first and 10, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Number 17.
The Giants are set to punt.
But it's
And they could really use a good one here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19.
Throwing now on first down. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
19, 18. 18, 5 in. Buffalo 18. Set. Hey.
To throw here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Okay, ready?
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack.
Rambo 80. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Okay.
Here he goes, third and long. Taking a shot deep here. Catches made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Giants 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turnable from the 2. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down inside of 2 minutes remaining now in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Giants lining things up. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Darts up the throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Going on first down. It's Dart. It is cut left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on, let's go. Half the 60, half the 60.
Dart going to throw again. Catch made over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Darts back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Go! Cowboy in!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Start setting in the throw here. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. He hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers are ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break.
Ready.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go. Like 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Trap 50, trap 50. Hey, Trash. Panther 11. Cup 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
60 Bison. Dixie Maverick.
Second down, looking for options. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chargers rushing back to the line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Craft all 80. Ridge. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Working now from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
79 Broncos. Rig alert. 60 Maverick. 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over with the football just outside the 30. First down now, ball at the 33. This one goes off left tackle. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now run here from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Darks looking at this 3rd and long. 3 inside the 30. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Wright is good. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back even...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Ball Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards. 7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give it to him again. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He can get in the run game as well.
Just
1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. Go street. Trap 60. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Warrior 70.
He's back to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again on second. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12 yards.
Nothing, my team.
First and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers find some points there. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Chargers 21. Giants 20. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the New York offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They'll run here on first down. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Dart out of the shotgun. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Setting him on the dive. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
60 by 6.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. He's going to keep it this time.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
In a good spot here, second and inches.
No, no.
They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down around the 34. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what... complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 45. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Go street. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Number 6. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Go.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hurt. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. So 1st down from the 41.
Dragon 60.
They are throwing it again. It is caught left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 42-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He completes it in traffic. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
11 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
18 Rattler.
Throwing it again here. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers needing a couple. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Pass on 80. Pass on 80.
The give now out of the shotgun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Clock continues winding as we approach 90 seconds to go.
Brings up second and 5. The Giants 30.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Warriors, 70. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
2. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Street. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
He'll look to throw it. This one's caught. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers jump in front late. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers jump in front now by 5.
Giants 23.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here's Milton, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He's got it over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
He's going to throw it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's picked off, but yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Milton back to throw. Really? Oh, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and
Looking to throw it. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
to number 15.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
This is for the ball game. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through